Audi is a German manufacturer of luxury vehicles. Founder August Horsch was barred from using his name. A friend's son suggested
Audi.
And so, Horsch, DKW, and Wanderer to form Auto Union AG. Those four interlocked rings, together, a dynasty. Audi's slogan is Vorsprung durch Technik, progress through technology. From pioneering left-hand drive to LED daytime running lights.
Every luxury car begins as nothing more than raw metal. No leather, no engine, no polished paint, no elegant interior, just sheets of aluminum, steel, wiring, and thousands of individual components waiting to become something extraordinary. Yet within a few short weeks, those raw materials will become one of the most advanced luxury sedans ever engineered, the Audi A8L. Have you ever wondered how that transformation actually happens? How a factory turns flat metal and loose parts into a vehicle trusted by executives, diplomats, and luxury car enthusiasts around the world? Today, we're taking you inside that journey from raw materials to a finished masterpiece. This is how the Audi A8L is built, an idea. Teams of designers sketch hundreds of concepts, chasing a shape that feels both timeless and unmistakably Audi. Engineers then take those sketches and turn them into digital 3D models, refining every surface down to the fraction of a millimeter. Nothing is arbitrary. Every curve has a purpose. Every body line affects how air moves around the car at speed. Every dimension influences performance, safety, and the comfort of the person sitting in the back seat. Long before a physical prototype exists, the car is tested millions of times over inside a computer. Crash simulations, wind tunnel analysis, extreme heat, sub-zero cold, torrential rain, snow-covered mountain passes. Only after countless rounds of refinement does Audi sign off on a final design. In this business, perfection is never rushed, it's earned, one revision at a time. With the design finalized, the journey moves into the real world, starting at the stamping plant. Here, massive hydraulic presses shape raw aluminum sheets into doors, roofs, hoods, fenders, and structural panels. Each press can exert hundreds of tons of force, crushing flat metal into precise, complex curves in a matter of seconds. Unlike most vehicles on the road, the A8L relies on an aluminum-intensive body structure, a deliberate choice to cut weight without giving up strength. It's scanned point by point with lasers. Even a deviation smaller than a human hair gets flagged instantly. If a panel doesn't meet spec, it never reaches the assembly line, no exceptions. Quality control here isn't a final step. It begins long before the first bolt is ever tightened. The robotic body shop. From here, the factory transforms into something that looks almost like choreography. Hundreds of robotic arms moving in perfect synchronization. Some robots lift and position body panels. Others weld them together in fractions of a second. Others apply structural adhesives, bonding metal in ways that add strength without adding weight. Still others drive in self-piercing rivets, fusing panels at thousands of individual joining points. The result is a body shell that's both remarkably rigid and surprisingly light. The foundation everything else in the car will be built on. What makes this process so impressive is its consistency. Every robot repeats the exact same motion thousands of times a day with microscopic precision. Sparks fly, laser scanners verify every alignment in real time. Computers cross-check every measurement against Audi's engineering tolerances, instantly flagging anything out of range. It looks almost effortless to watch. In reality, it's one of the most sophisticated manufacturing processes. The perfect finish. Once the body shell is complete, it moves into the paint shop, and this is where the environment changes completely. This space is cleaner than many hospital operating rooms. Dust is treated like a serious threat because even a single microscopic particle trapped under a coat of paint can ruin an otherwise flawless finish. The body is first washed and chemically treated to guard against corrosion for decades to come. Then a primer layer goes down, followed by the color coat, the layer that gives each A8L its signature depth of tone. Finally, multiple layers of clear coat are applied, protecting the paint underneath and creating the deep glass-like shine. Luxury buyers expect the moment they see the car. The body then passes through enormous curing ovens, where controlled heat permanently hardens every layer into place. The result isn't just beautiful to look at, it's built to withstand years of sun, weather, and daily use without losing its shine. Building the heart. While the painted body continues through the factory, another team is working in parallel, building something just as critical: the engine. Every piston, every crankshaft, every connecting rod, every turbocharger, every fuel injector. Each component is installed by
tolerances measured in microns. Sophisticated torque tools make sure every single bolt is tightened to an exact specification. Not close enough, but exact. Sensors monitor every stage of assembly, catching problems before they ever become a defect in a finished car. Once assembled, every engine is put through extensive testing: oil pressure, cooling performance, compression, electronic systems. Only engines that pass every one of these checks are allowed to continue on to final assembly. Because in a car like this, raw power alone was never the goal. Reliability matters just as much. The engine has to perform this well not just on day one, but for hundreds of thousands of miles to come. Premium wood trim and soft-touch materials chosen specifically for how they feel under a passenger's fingertips. Precision-machined aluminum accents are fitted with a level of care, usually reserved for fine furniture, not automobiles. The dashboard comes together piece by piece. Digital displays are seated and calibrated. Ambient lighting is wired in, along with climate control, premium audio, massage seats, ventilated seating, and rear executive seating packages built for passengers, who are just as likely to be working as relaxing. Every surface a passenger might touch has to feel refined. Every switch has to operate with the exact same weight and precision every single time. Because true luxury was never just about expensive materials. It's built through extraordinary attention to the details most people will never consciously notice, but will absolutely feel. When everything comes together, now comes one of the most exciting moments in the entire process: the marriage. The fully painted, fully trimmed body is carefully lowered onto the complete chassis below it. The engine, the transmission, the quattro all-wheel drive system, the adaptive air suspension, the steering, the electrical wiring that ties it all together. In a matter of minutes, what had been dozens of separate systems, built by different teams in different parts of the factory, becomes one single, complete automobile. This is the moment the Audi A8L finally starts to look and feel alive. Software makes it intelligent. A modern luxury sedan like the A8L is just as much a computer as it is a car. Dozens of electronic control units have to be programmed, calibrated, and synchronized with each other. Driver assistance systems, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, automated parking, digital instrument displays, infotainment and navigation. Even the lighting and suspension systems are software controlled, constantly adjusting to road conditions in real time. Every single feature has to communicate perfectly with every other feature. A minor software conflict that would be a minor annoyance in a phone becomes unacceptable in a 2.5-ton luxury sedan. So before the car ever leaves the factory, it goes through thousands of individual software checks, verifying that every system does exactly what it was designed to do. Every time. The final examination. Now comes the moment every single Audi has to pass the final quality inspection. Specialists go over the car with a level of scrutiny most owners will never know exists. Every panel gap is checked. Every stitch in the leather is inspected. Every paint surface is examined under bright, unforgiving light. Every electronic function is tested one more time. The entire car is sprayed with water to check for the smallest leak. It goes through brake testing, wheel alignment, and headlight calibration. It's run on a rolling road simulator and then taken out for real-world road testing. If even a minor issue turns up anywhere, the car goes back for correction. Nothing moves forward until it's right. Because once a customer takes delivery, Audi isn't just expecting a good car. They are expecting perfection weeks after the first sheet of aluminum entered the factory. The Audi A8L is finally complete. It's clean, carefully protected for transport, and loaded onto trucks, trains, or ships, beginning its journey to dealerships around the world. For its future owner, it will simply be a beautiful luxury sedan. But behind every single A8L lies thousands of hours of engineering, countless quality inspections, advanced robotics, and the dedication of hundreds of skilled people, all working toward one goal. Not just building a luxury car, but building an experience that begins the moment you open the door. If you enjoyed this look inside the factory, hit like, subscribe for more, and let us know in the comments which luxury car you'd like to see built next.